Welcome to the Some Laugh podcast.
It could be like, oh, that was some laugh, or there was just some laughs.
Some laughs.
Well, no promising all laugh.
No, there's going to be some.
It's some laugh. Well, we're back.
Back.
We're just discussing.
Fucked from your holiday. You alright?
Yeah.
You're allergic or something?
I don't know, I started sneezing on holiday,
To life.
actually. Maybe.
You started sneezing on holiday.
I don't know
We
if
got a hay fever. Do you get that abroad?
I don't usually get hay fever.
Feels like a home thing.
It does, doesn't it? It feels like, you know how like they've not got Twilight abroad, or they do have. What's the thing?
The movie?
No, know how like when it gets darker quicker,
Right.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Abroad, whereas we've got more of a
I didn't know
Twilight.
that was... God, we're world leaders, aren't we? In hay
And-
fever and Twilight.
yeah, and I feel like maybe hay fever's one of those things like the pollen counts lower in Europe. I'm probably talking to my arse here.
Yeah, I think they've got Twilight abroad. Pretty sure.
No, they don't. No, that is true.
It just goes from day to night.
Well, it's just a
That's why
shot.
they sleep in the day. They don't know what's going on. These people.
If you never noticed, like when you're abroad, it's just darker quicker than the equivalent time here.
Not
It's
really.
because of where we are on Earth. Like because if you're close at the equator, it's less. There's less time.
You get sucker punched.
If you never, you must know this. This is like a. That's like it's like your fucking dad going, oh, it's fucking 2:30 back home. It's like it's a thing that people know of it in holiday,
Never heard of this.
right?
Well, it
Mate-
stays lighter here longer than it does down south
That's yeah.
for the same reason.
So I'm just
Later in Scotland?
Aye.
Than England?
Yeah.
Does it?
but now that I'm saying this, do you having just been out? Where were you?
Crete.
So did you not notice? Now, if you think about it, do you not think?
I mean, I guess it may be a bit quicker, but there is still a twilight. There's still an in-between.
No,
isn't
there is,
There's
but I'm just saying it's less. It's
It's
a lot less pronounced
right, okay.
than here. That's what
Okay.
I'm saying. And by the same token, I'm saying they don't have fucking pollen, which is actually the thing that's probably wrong.
Do you want me to Google, do they have pollen in Greece? Or
Why
will we
not?
just state it like it's a fact?
Let's just state it like it's a fact.
I've never been there.
No,
Have you been to Greece?
I've been to Greece. Yeah, interesting thing with Greece, they don't service not as good generally. Is a bit of a stereotype compared to Spain,
Really?
because they say because Greece, it's so beautiful there. They don't need to try as hard, you know.
But Spain's a
It's like a hot
shite
person with a good person with a shit personality. No, but I think Spain's more like, I suppose they're probably more used to, it's a more of a tourist thing and people more go to Spain. Whereas you need to kind of go a wee bit more out your way to go to Greece, mainly because it's a slightly longer flight.
But I don't know. I've felt like it when I've been to Spain. The service hasn't been amazing. In
Maybe they're
Spain.
fed up with it.
We went into a chemist and we were asking for like safety pins, and they're like,
You're asking for antihistamines, they're like, there's no pollen here.
but then they were just like, oh, no,
Why we need
this
safety
isn't
pins.
this isn't an English chemist. You know, fuck off.
Why did you need safety pins?
Some
Like-
slapstick incident, probably.
Catherine, I don't know, needed safety pins for something falling down. I don't know. So make something tighter,
Sure.
perhaps. I don't know what people use safety pins for.
Right, okay. And
They were doing this, waving their hands at us. No, this isn't in English.
because you're local,
You
you're
were
not
shooed
local.
away like a cat.
Yeah. Speaking of cats, a lot of cats in Crete
Really?
and Greece in general. But yeah, I felt like they were a bit more dismissive. But in Greece, sometimes you get that. Sometimes the service wasn't amazing, but sometimes it was good. A lot of them were pretending that they like had family in Scotland. And at first we were like, oh, that's cool. And then after about the sixth restaurant, we were like, they can't all have
They know
family.
how to pander to the gallery.
Yeah. They were like saying, oh,
Stephen, that's my mother's name.
they're like, oh, my brother has a. But some of them were quite specific, but I don't know if it's because they met a lot of Scottish people. But they were like, my brother has a restaurant in George Square. I was like, no, I don't think he does.
Weatherspoons? Your brother's John D. Weatherspoon? Yeah, I think they must see as you.
You know that we're fucking mugs and we love hearing how great we are.
Mug punters, as you like to say. Mainly about me when I buy so much Oasis merch. But no, I think they do. They'll see the coming and they'll know
They
the
see you
patter.
coming.
Because I think there's a thing about people from Glasgow that, like, when we go abroad and it's like somebody from Greece knows about Celtic and Rangers, like, oh my god, you know?
How
they're
did
like,
you know? Because you were in a full Celtic kit. You're
yeah,
wank.
and it's like, yeah, they're of all of their custom. That's the only thing the guys care about. So obviously they will have learned Georgia Samaras or whatever, and, like, and then they fucking they're like, oh my, our minds up here blowing. Oh my god, this guy, and he supports fucking I don't know, AEK or whatever, and then you like feel like you're bonded. Meanwhile, he's just taking your €20 tip.
Taking you for a mug.
Yes,
know.
exactly.
But they were good. No, I liked the Greeks. The big chef. He was cool. It was an all-inclusive buffet.
I've been
And that's-
We
quizzing him
were
about
we
this a lot
were
in the
talking
car.
about this.
Aye, we weren't. Was it on the podcast?
It may have been on the maybe in a
Feels like
Patreon.
in
Or
the
it was on the
car.
pod. Yeah, I can't mind, but we were discussing whether or not you would be all inclusive or half board, and I thought you'd be half board.
I thought you'd think you were too good for an all-inclusive, but I
You
was
did?
wrong. You were
I
wrong.
thought that you would have just been coaxed by the cheaper price of the half board, and also probably the prospect of just wanting to go out and have dinner outside.
I know
Well,
exactly
don't like
how
that.
much the holiday cost.
Do you?
I'll say it on the Patreon.
Okay. That's the kind of
Just
things that you
pretend that I'm
can.
not here.
GDPR.
So all inclusive then.
All-inclusive, first time doing it.
Thoughts?
I had a lot of thoughts, didn't I, Steve?
You did, yeah.
In the car over.
Right.
Would I do it again? Not sure.
He kept talking about how much he enjoyed it, but every single time it was another complaint he had that would slowly unravel
It
over a
was
30-minute journey.
wee touches that didn't quite make it a 5-star all-inclusive to me.
He booked 5-star.
I booked
Was a-
5-star.
Right. Because
Didn't feel like
That's him
5
all
star.
can I just say I've only had one experience of all inclusive before.
Okay.
And I thought that the whole thing is set up as a bit of a scam almost, because like they give you the wee tiny glasses and the tiny plates. Like the whole thing is
Like
like
the real hustle.
they've definitely figured out there's like
It's a
co-
psychology to it.
there's a cost efficient like size of the
That
glasses
fella in
to
the
be.
Celtic top will think he's had 20 pints, but he's had 10 pints.
Exactly. That's and I just thought the whole thing you're a bit like, just give me a bloody normal sized pint if I'm paying for this kind of thing.
Yeah.
Is that? But I would assume that maybe if you pay for a 5-star hotel all inclusive experience, it would be different. Is it?
Not quite. No, it's similar. Like you get wee thin glasses, not even, probably a half pint.
I've been
maybe
watching Secret Eaters recently, and that's one of their little experiments.
Is
they
it?
do.
Wee thin glass.
Yeah.
you drink-
You drink less. In a
Oh,
thing,
yeah, to try and get people to eat and drink less.
Yeah. And I guess it's just if you're lazy, you'll have that, and you go, "I can't be arsed going up and getting another one."
Yeah.
You know, I've had, but then you could just say, "Can I have 6 of these wee glasses?" And I'll go and sit over
Yeah,
there
yeah.
and just drink 6 of them. You can do that if you want.
So what was your complaints then?
Well,
No snack menu at the pool.
yeah, no snack menu at the pool.
5 mile walk for this cunt. Not 5 miles. 5 minutes.
5-minute walk.
Felt like 5 miles. Though.
Yes, after eating a full plate of scrambled eggs.
So why is it the fact that the menu is not there is the problem?
Well, you had to go up. So we just, for
Drag your
instance,
fat ass up to the
if you,
fucking
if you want a wee
resort.
plate of chips for your lunch instead of having a full buffet, you can't. You don't have that option. You have to go all the way up to the 5-minute walk to the reception for the buffet restaurant, and then you're not. I'm not going to have a wee plate of chips when I'm here now. I'm going to have the
Gotta
lot.
make it work.
So I'm
you
gonna
can't
have a
take the
full
chips
plate of
back to the
beef.
pool.
No,
Oh,
not allowed.
that's
Not
gross.
allowed.
So it's
to
not the
leave
menu,
it.
it's the fact that you can't have food or nibbles by the pool, basically.
Well, I bet sometimes you're just like, oh, I just want a wee plate of chips. I don't want a fucking plate of beef for my lunch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or a wee chicken skewer or something like that.
No, absolutely.
And you don't want to leave your
Right.
your.
I hope
So this is
the full
complaint number
episode,
one.
By the way,
What?
I just hope this is the full episode. This shit just makes me laugh.
So that was one wee thing that
Right.
would have
Not enough
made
toilet roll.
would have improved
That was
it.
one.
Not enough toilet roll. We ran out of toilet roll one day. At a 5-star hotel, you're expecting them to top up your toilet roll every day,
Also, I'm not a big fan of the Greek method of,
washing your arse.
well,
the
it's
bidet?
just you need to put
Oh,
the
no.
toilet roll in the
Well,
in
the
the
fucking
bin.
pedal
To be
bin.
fair, that wasn't a requirement in our hotel, but in restaurants it was.
Yeah, well, I would say
Stinking.
5-star. That's probably what you're paying for.
Aye, thicker
But
pipes for the plumbing.
I just am amazed that Greek plumbing has not moved on to 21st century.
unbelievable.
Wipe
know,
my ass the same
practice.
way Zeus was. All right.
But I think they encourage you
You
to
wonder
use the
Hercules
bidet.
is so strong. Anyway, sorry, go
I
on.
think they want you to use the bidet. They're trying to encourage that.
Right.
I think.
Well, I don't.
Why
I've
is it
never
50p
had
to go
a.
on the bidet?
Well, that's,
No, but it's more an economical way.
that's probably another 5-star thing. I don't think I've ever had a bidet in a Greek
Never-
apartment.
Have you not?
No.
I didn't use it though because I like the idea of it, but I wouldn't want to get like too
I don't have the
Reliant.
technique
reliant on the
down. He was
bidet.
worried about becoming addicted to bidets.
It's like people that are worried they get a finger up the arse in case they like it too much sexually. Got to unlock a new kink.
Well, because then you come home and I don't have a bidet, then I'm like, oh, this is shite, innit? I need to literally.
Literally.
Get yourself a bidet.
Could you not just buy a bidet? Aye, exactly.
Every day's a
I've not
holiday.
got a big bathroom. I can't just chuck a bidet into my bathroom currently. Although you can get the wee Japanese toilets that have a wee. That I think Roscoe
Review
installed.
to
his own.
follow.
Could you not just use the old shower head method?
Come on, Jennings. Come on. Can't be having shite all over your shower head.
Aye, I guess.
Horrible.
Anyway, so that was
Also, I think that would be a different pressure as well. I think
Yeah.
you need a real. I needed
They're
a
not meant
hose.
for the job.
You need to go out the back and hose yourself.
can't be doing that.
No. Especially because I don't have a garden.
Yes.
Communal area.
Out in the car park.
So
No toilet roll.
right.
So one day, ran out of toilet roll. You don't expect that in a 5-star hotel, do you, lads?
You expect the little butler to be there down behind you to wipe it for you.
I would like that stuff.
Can I just say that as a frequent Premier Inn stayer, the normal Premier Inn rooms, they don't give you toilet roll. They give you the wee like it's like the fucking napkin things
aye.
almost. So I've got used to just going out and buying toilet roll.
What's the napkins?
Well,
You know, where you
just
fill them at the
a bit of
bottom.
tissue
Right,
rather
okay,
than
okay.
in the dispenser,
Right.
which is stingy because they want you to pay for a Premier Plus room to get normal toilet roll and an iron without having to go and ask for it.
Telling me Lenny Henry's using the fucking serviettes.
No.
But this is the thing as well. They never had an iron. And you phoned reception. They said, we can't give you an iron. There's an iron in service which costs,
Fuck's sake.
but we can't give you an iron because it's a fire hazard. That's not 5-star treatment.
That's
No,
not.
it's not. I would
I'm
say
sorry.
that
I'm sorry.
I'm going to say it.
I'm going to say
the
that.
thing that annoys me about having to pay for an iron or just even no having one in the room as standard is like everybody's coming with a suitcase. Oh, I just want to wear my clothes out crumpled to fuck.
That's what we did.
Is it? Rather than pay extra.
Too cheap to
I don't care if it's a
pay €5. To pay €5. Most of my stuff was fine.
It's like when you try and like change something on the Scottish breakfast. Instead of eggs, can I have more beans? Like, see, instead of that bidet, can I just have an iron?
I'm not wiping my ass with it.
So it's a fire hazard.
That would be good if you could do that. Build your own hotel. room.
Build your own hotel room.
That's good.
That's the way it's
Got
going.
a
isn't
telly
it?
for a jacuzzi.
Yeah,
Kind of thing.
I would. That was another thing. So the TV turned on automatically as soon as you put
It was
the
a
key
nightmare this holiday.
in. So, but it had this advert on, and you couldn't change the channel. So I had an advert for the hotel,
Right.
and it had 3. So I had an advert that
I don't
had
get that. I'm in the hotel.
Yeah.
You did it.
for different resorts. So I had an advert for that resort. I had an advert for different resorts of the Mitsus brand, and then it had a Then I had a
Shout out, by the way, can we
yeah,
just say?
and then I had a
Enjoy
documentary.
this 2.5-star review. Your 5-star.
The shite lotus that he was doing in here.
Then I had a documentary about the cunt who made the Mitsus Hotel. Like a 5-minute.
What do you mean you couldn't switch it off?
Like you couldn't. There's no other channels. It was like the one channel.
It
And
was
that
an
was
advert screen.
I mean, you could change the channels, but it was just blue. It didn't have reception for the other stuff. So that was
Are you
it.
sure there was no other channel?
But, well, it didn't have. It wasn't like an aerial wasn't in it
Must
for
have
the
been
other
like living
channels.
in a dictatorship.
It was insane. And the music for the documentary was so intense. It was like Succession kind of music, but it was like dun 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 dun, dun and it was like this guy's face came up and it was like he started in 1968 where he started in like the I don't know the
Oceania
golf
has
business.
always been at war with Eurasia.
And I learned a lot
What was
about
his
this
name,
guy.
this geezer?
I can't even remember his name.
That's all he watched for a week.
But well, I learned that he started the first all-inclusive hotel in Greece. That's geezer.
And he's not. It doesn't sound like he's improved that much since that.
No, he's not. He's not. It's went downhill.
That's funny.
And then
Was it in English
And
at
it's-
least?
it's-
Imagine having
no,
a shite time in a hotel and every time you switch the telly on, you've got to watch the cunt that fucking made it.
Not even the
It's
electricity
rowdies.
on. I mean, you put the fucking
Need
electricity
any
on.
electricity.
And it was so it was just like this mad tense music, and then it was just subtitles of all the stuff that he did, so it wasn't narrated. But then some of it was saying stuff like it was like, oh, he associates with political figures,
Yeah, but
and it was like really
bet he does.
mafia shit. It was like,
Does it have any like, pictures of him like, shaking hands?
it
with
was like
Corbyn?
shaking hands with like these people, these powerful, it was
Yanis
like powerful
Varoufakis
figures,
or something.
political mainstays, and like all these mad things that he was pals with.
Erdogan and a war
Shaking
criminal.
hands with different people.
Saddam Hussein. Wow.
I'm trying to
It
think
does
out
sound
now.
like a dictatorship, actually. That is
There's a huge picture of him in the lobby as well.
wow. So,
Let's see what it was called.
so could you then switch that off, though?
You could turn the TV off. It wasn't,
have to lose
it wasn't
all
in
electricity
the,
to
it
do
wasn't
it.
in the night where you just had this documentary playing.
But it would just turn on automatically
This was
when
the
you
guy.
came in.
there he is.
Konstantinos Mitsis. There you go.
Wow. He does look, he's got
It looks
kinda,
like he might have a controversy section.
yeah, he's got a sort of Michael Winner look to him.
Yeah, he does. That's lovely to hear a Michael Winner reference.
Oh, aye. Because I watched,
Would you rather have that advert playing?
well, I worked for Esher.
Calm down, dear.
They
It's
used
only a
to,
commercial.
yeah, they used to have some like Michael Winner sort of like wee booklets and stuff like that with him on it still, because it's like that was just towards the tail end of those adverts.
That's funny.
And I think somebody had his book. I think there's a copy. His book was in the Esher.
What is autobiography?
Cam down there. It's only a commercial.
Mm.
I think it's called his book's called The Winner Takes It All. I think it
That is
might be
good.
that, which is
I'd
pretty
like to read that.
That is good stuff.
But anyway, that's
What else was there? I weren't happy with the omelette station.
The omelette station was poor.
Can we just put this episode into like AI and it prints like the review straight to Google?
Like-
any TripAdvisor.
I sound like I didn't enjoy it. I had a great time, but there was wee touches that could have made it a 5-star
It's your wee
experience.
touches. were
That's how
positive.
you. That's how you
Your wee
start.
touches.
This was a 4-star hotel masquerading as a 5-star hotel. It wasn't a 5-star hotel. I'm sorry, Mr. Mitsis, if you're listening. I think he's dead. It said on the there's a big
It's like
picture.
Oscars in memoriam.
I think he died in 2016, according to the documentary. So he,
Never got to see Leicester winning the league.
Mr. Mitsis would have loved it.
You'd have loved Jamie Vardy.
So we had the omelette station, not good. It wasn't made to order. You know how you go to an omelette station, you say, "Gaze, a ham and cheese omelette," they'll make it for you. There was 2 choices, and they'd pre-made them. And there was a wee guy making them in front of you, and then putting it out into the wee bit where you could take them, but you couldn't ask for. Couldn't
For
create
a
your
ham
own
and cheese
omelette.
omelette, which is what you wanted.
Which I would have wanted.
What was the 2 choices?
Cheese or ham and cheese. Sometimes I like onions in it or peppers.
But I know what you mean about
Nice to have the option, isn't it?
And
You want
also
the
it's
guy.
fresher, it's warmer when it's fucking straight off the pan.
What would you go for as your like, usual breakfast?
I changed. I had to switch up because I was getting fucking sick of it after about 3 days of eating the same shit. It was little Frankfurter sausages, 2 fried eggs, 2 bits of toast, 3 bits of bacon. Which, by the way, the bacon pish,
Yeah.
Greek bacon rubbish.
Yeah.
Not bacon.
What are we
Kinda-
talking like?
Almost like just a thin ham that
A
had been
turkey
cooked.
bacon kind of thing.
I will
Maybe,
say this: see
maybe.
British bacon, some of the best bacon in the world.
Correct. Correct.
Because it's shite in Australia
Are
as
we
well.
going to reveal at the end of this that we've been
Streaky.
painting roundabouts and shit?
I would just paint them in the shape of a big bit of bacon, big rasher.
Danish bacon though, it's from Denmark,
Yeah,
isn't
they're
it? Back bacon.
That's
But
what we
our,
want.
our stuff's
Aye.
from Denmark.
Well, it's like a Danish type of bacon.
Whatever the kind you get in Asda's.
Back bacon. It's a back
To
bacon.
me, that's British.
I hate streaky bacon.
Aye, that's
not a
I don't
streaky
like
bacon
that.
fan.
I like a big. I like the big bit in the middle. I don't like that they
The
call it a
medallion.
medallion But
You
then
feel
there's
like a
ones
winner.
that
You feel like Michael Winner.
Yeah,
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 big
yeah.
medallion.
But that bit is the best bit for me.
Yeah.
So that you would get that.
That, wee bowl of Cocoa Pops, wee bowl of fruit. Enjoy it. Or
Well,
Honey Lips. You could
And
get
of
Honey
course,
Lips.
you wouldn't have a tea or a coffee because your
No.
caffeine.
Couldn't have that. Had a wee glass of orange juice.
Yeah.
I bet that was about that size.
Wee thimble of orange
It's
juice.
pathetic the size they give you.
Yeah.
Yeah, disgusting. Got sick of that after a while, so started just having a wee bagel with some poached eggs.
Yeah.
Wasn't great.
Feels like a healthier option, but
Feels like
it
you're
was
losing
alright.
money on the deal, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. You want to feel sick after the breakfast.
Absolutely.
Get a pan of chocolate or a wee bit stale.
yeah.
Of course they were for yesterday.
Yeah. And also, if you feel fucked, you feel like after you eat loads of pastries at breakfast, you feel fucked. So, and then we
You
went
want to
to
have your strength up for sitting by the pool all day.
You do. And then we went to the crepe stand afterwards.
Of course.
Of course, there was a free crepe place.
In the hotel.
Yeah, which
Wow.
was a good touch.
That's
I done crepes and waffles.
Mhm.
But some of these wee guys, they don't listen to you. You say, "Can I have a waffle?" With, but I could see where he got confused. Right, so you've got your crepes where you can create your own, and you've got all the choices, and then you've got
This
waffles.
is everything you wanted from the omelette stand. Now you're complaining.
Well, but the waffles were like preset waffles. So I said, "Can I have a waffle, but can I have Nutella on it?" Which was now one of the
You've
options.
gone a la carte.
And he said, "Yes, of course." And then he just brought me a crepe with Nutella on it.
Yeah.
I said a waffle.
Maybe
you know,
it's-
listening. This is a 5-star hotel I'm paying for here.
Maybe in between he's said to his boss, "Listen, some guy's gone off, mate."
Mr. Mitski through the back.
He's like, "No, you will give him a grab." There's to be no Nutella in my waffles. Yeah, that's tough, though, isn't it? When they go, "Yes, of course, sir," and they're very happy,
And then they just bring it over.
And you do wonder though whether he knows in the moment that he's just fucking you over or not.
Surely he
dunno.
just didn't understand you.
I think he just didn't understand. Because I pointed to the bit that was under the crepe thing. I said, Nutella
Yeah,
for a waffle. And he said, "Yes, I'm not an idiot."
yeah.
Comes over, turns out he's an idiot.
He's an idiot.
I
this
wonder
man.
though how often.
That's why he's on the crib stand.
Yeah, I wonder how often that, like, you know, when you're abroad, they take the liberty of stuff being lost in translation if they just can't be asked to end something that's a bit more of a pain in the arse.
That's true. But then a braver person or a person with a backbone probably would have said, "I ordered a waffle, you can't give me that." But I just said, "I'll just eat the crepe. I can't
But
be arsed well."
That's harder to do when you already know that you're asking him to go above and beyond.
It's a 5-star hotel. You should be going above and
Could
beyond.
you not have ordered a plain waffle and then scooshed the crepe smeared it onto the waffle?
That wasn't one of the options either. A plain waffle.
Yeah, but can you not get two if it's free? It's wasteful, sure.
Oh, like just say, "Oh, just give us a plain waffle. I'll scrape this sauce in."
I'll do it myself.
Nah, just at the crepe.
No.
Then also, and one day I asked for ice cream along with it, and he never brought the ice cream. What's wrong with you, son? It's the same guy.
I can see why you thought it was only 4-star.
Like, wee touches like this.
See, the thing is though, right, is 5 stars not the best hotel you can get now, is it? It's like you get up to like 6-7 stars
I
now,
do.
is that right?
Aye, but I don't know, where does this end? Because
7-star reviews at the Fringe.
I know you're because you're breaking the. That's the whole thing. Is 5 stars. That's
Yeah,
what we're all. That's what we know everything by. How can you just start?
yeah.
But I get it because if this is a 5-star hotel, this isn't the same as the Plaza
No.
in New York. No way, no how.
And is I don't know if there's a governing body, Trust Pilot or something, or some shit like this. I feel like you can sort of say it's 5 stars. It's like
It's an
like
entertainment now situation.
yeah, exactly. It's 5-star for entertainment now, or Broadway Baby or something versus your Scotsman, Guardian, etc.
But I think there's certain things you need to tick off to be a 5-star. Like the service has to be good. It makes it a 5-star.
They have
If
to
they
at
go
least
above and
pretend to
beyond.
understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If they go above and beyond, but I don't know. Don't know if they did.
no, they certainly doesn't sound like they did in your case, Stephen.
No. And listen, I had a good time. It was a good.
How did Catherine enjoy it?
She enjoyed it. She had these same gripes as me.
And she tried to get a Nutella waffle as well.
No, she went for a savoury crepe, which I'm not a fan.
Wouldn't
of.
thank you for a second.
Not a fan
No.
of a savoury crepe.
No way.
No.
The
Never.
Some Laugh podcast condemns
Yeah,
savoury
we can do
crepes.
it. Yeah. I know. I just don't think, like, you know, if you're going, and I would even say this. I'm not as. I always get a sweet ice cream as well. Usually, I rarely get like
You get a savoury ice cream.
No, but I would get like chocolate over. You can get like a sorbet, I suppose, like an
Ah, okay.
orangey
They're
thing.
sweet,
Or whatever.
though. Orange
They're
is
sweet, but I'm just saying that in the same way that I would get Nutella for a crepe or a waffle,
Yeah.
I would also get chocolate or salted caramel as opposed to
A lemon sorbet.
aye.
Aye.
Don't even don't pretend like you're being healthy. It's fucking ice cream.
Yeah.
Get the chocolate, man.
I'm not a lemon sorbet man
No,
myself.
although it is nice, and when I do have it, I'm like, that's good. But if I'm treating
I
myself,
don't
I'm
even
going all
understand
in.
what point you're making there.
You must know the differentiation between a lemon
I
sorbet.
think all ice cream is equally sweet.
I'm not saying it's no sweet. I'm just saying
Would you go for a lemon sorbet?
Wouldn't be my first choice.
if you're waiting half an hour on fucking Mary's Milk Bar and you get to the front, you go, give me the lemon. No. You want fucking best of gear.
I'm a vanilla man. When it comes to ice
Right.
cream.
But even that, I would say is
Yeah, it's a
fine.
sweet. Yeah, of course.
You see, you're talking vanilla, banana, or chocolate, or caramel.
Banana.
Strawberry.
Banana, I suppose, on the strawberries, probably sorbet.
I just think this rationale doesn't hold up at all.
I'm just saying if
I
it's a
think you like
fruit-based
3 ice
flavour. No, I think it's a fruit-based flavour. I'm saying
Apart from banana and strawberry.
no strawberry. I would say is in that.
No,
category.
strawberry isn't a sorbet. I don't think sorbet is different.
Sorbet,
from ice cream.
that's a total different conversation.
You brought in sorbet. You
We'll do
said
sorbet on the
I don't know what
Patreon.
sorbet means.
It's a different type of.
it
it's not
feels
ice
like
cream.
a more sour ice cream. I would want to say. I don't know. Is that wrong? Am I being wrong here? It's more sour,
Aye, there's a
A
sourness to
sorbet is
it.
a different texture. I think it's made
Yeah.
differently.
Right.
made of ice.
It's not made with milk. the
You
same
know what
way.
I'm saying? Just get one that's like a dessert, a chocolatey thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I'm with. I would rather that over a sorbet if
Yeah.
that's the question.
Same
know
with
what the
like
question is.
cunts that get fucking strawberries on their pancakes. Like, fuck off.
No, I don't mind that.
No,
I don't mind some strawberry in my crepe.
no, come on.
Strawberry and chocolate. It
I
has to
think
be.
that's nice.
Yeah. I got a banana and chocolate.
I don't mind
He's
that.
okay with that. Mark's like a fucking dictator.
Listen, see when I've got my own fake 5-star hotel in Greece, there's going to be strict rules, and I will make those rules clear on the telly that you can't turn off.
You can only have peach sorbet if you swap it for a bidet. It makes perfect sense.
So that was your main gripes. Was there anything else that was an
Any
issue?
Auxiliary gripes.
What were the other gripes that I was talking you through?
Uh,
The hand wash. You didn't top
yeah,
up
the
the
hand
hand
wash,
wash
that was
one.
a big
That's
gripe.
poor. So this
How
is
long were you there for?
a week. This is also the thing. So you get your hand wash at the side of the sink, and then you get a shower
what genre
gel.
of hand wash are we talking about here? This is a pump. Is
Yeah,
it like
a pump.
kept on the wall?
No.
So wasn't he
free
full to
reign.
begin with?
No, it was half.
Free range hand wash.
Free range hand. It was a half full.
So you think the cleaners went,
That'll
I'll probably do
last.
a week.
Fuck it.
But you know, well, this is the
They were
problem. This is where
already
the
shitting
problem
more
is.
than the cleaners were expected. Should have known it would go hand in hand.
You get sore tummies when you go on holiday, don't you?
That's true.
But
He never orders the right things, so he's always in the toilet. You know what's good.
Is that after day 3 you had to stop eating the frankfurts?
probably was it. No, so you get the hand wash next to the sink, and then you get the shower gel in the shower, which is usually the same
We
thing.
know it's the
But at least
same
you
thing.
get 2 different bottles.
I know, I don't
That's
like
how they
this.
get you.
They try and mug you
They
off
used
as
to
if it's
pretend
different.
harder that the shower gel was different to the hand wash.
Yeah,
I like
it's
to
the
think
same.
my body deserves a different
From your
product
hands.
from my hands.
I don't like it when you get one and it's there's 2 in the shower and it's hard to distinguish which one's the shampoo and which one's the shower gel.
Usually you don't get a lot. Well, usually it's body wash and hair wash in the same
Yeah.
thing, which is also poor.
Can I just say it? See at the Fringe last year, I got one at the shop in the corner and it was a 5-in-1.
That's crazy.
I can't
you
even
ever-
guess what the 5 would be.
Hair, body,
Genitals.
hands, arse.
No, it was like it was like one was like a moisturizer.
Oh, right.
Was it?
Oh, so it's not body parts.
So
No,
conditioner, moisturizer, shampoo, hand wash, shower gel.
Something like that.
That's crazy.
I know it's too much in it.
Yeah,
That's
Too much in
nuts.
one.
too much in one.
I think two in one.
That's a Swiss Army knife situation.
I know it's
Yeah.
crazy. Couldn't believe it.
2-in-1. I don't mind using a wee Head and Shoulders 2-in-1 conditioner,
Wee Joe Hart
shampoo
job.
kind of thing. Yeah, don't
But
mind
you
that.
don't like a shower gel and shampoo.
No, no, yeah, because that's 2 different parts of the body.
I use my girlfriend's shampoo and conditioner. Whatever she's doing.
Strawberry
wait for it.
flavoured.
Yeah.
Usually, a big
But-
bottle costs about £1,000,000.
Well, I think that the thing is, because that's a good shout, because I think that a lot of guys who've got longer hair don't know how to treat it right, whereas obviously women just do. So I think that just copying whatever she's doing is the right move, and I think you can see the evidence of it.
They speak for themselves.
Whatever shampoo this is working.
So they didn't have two different ones, so you had to transport the hand wash into the shower. every
Whose
time.
job was that? It
That's
wasn't
crazy.
Catherine's.
That was my job. She brought her own shower gel.
Oh, I see. When you said it in the car, I thought it was on the walls. I thought you had to pump it into your hand and then walk over. in the shower.
No. You could bring
Right.
it over, but it's still annoying.
That is weird. They should have a separate.
They should have a separate
That's
one.
tight.
That's tight.
Did you at any point think of just going to the shop and buying separate stuff?
I'm not all inclusive. I'm not buying shower gel. Jesus Christ.
I'm
think
with you
the fact
on
that,
this one, Steve.
Yeah. I need to bring
not
my own
paying a
clays.
fucking
That's all
penny.
inclusive. Why do I need a suitcase? We thought this was all inclusive.
There's a difference. So you go to a travel lodge, you get fucking hand wash and shower gel, don't
absolutely
you?
not.
That's the bare minimum
Sub-travel lodge.
requirement.
Sounds like you were mugged off. I'm going to say.
I
Steve.
know. I'm fucking the missus need to up their game.
Who did you book it through? Was this an online job?
It was an easy.
Mr. Mitzist isn't going home and using hand soap in the shower. He just isn't he?
No way.
You don't think
way.
he's rubbing his hands together because of it's how much
All
he's
these mug
screwing.
punters are coming over.
Is yeah.
So is it
Gotta get a
easy-
picture
an
of Mr.
easy
Mitzist
thing?
on screen, by the
An
way.
easy jet hotel.
I mean, come on, Stevie.
I know.
You're asking for it.
I know. No. But
An EasyJet hotel.
no. It's not an easy jet. Missus
You've
hotel.
had
An
your run-ins
easy.
with them before.
It was an easy jet package holiday.
Darling, hold my hand.
No, that's Jet 2.
I know. I'm saying nothing
right.
beats a Jet 2 holiday, and I
you're
think
right.
that you should have
Darling, wash
listened
my
to
hands.
Jess. I think you should have listened to Jess Glynn.
I know. I should have.
I think we could all take a leaf out of Jess Glenn's book.
Yeah.
Because Jet 2's getting a bit of a kicking recently.
Why
and
is this
it's-
happening recently? I've not been online.
It's good.
As
That
again,
advert was funny like years ago. was it
Yeah,
not?
yeah.
But why is it a thing now?
do you know what's interesting? Because
Who's found it?
I hadn't really been on like a package holiday in years and years, and then me and my sister went on one with my dad, and it was a Jet 2 thing, and I it's only in the last few years that became a thing or more popular. Like I didn't know the landscape of the airline business and travel. Back in my day, it was Thomas Cook and all this kind of stuff, right? I don't know what
And
they're up to now.
Thompson's as well.
Thompson's,
This
all
was
these
a
kind of
pre-TUI world.
these are all
Yes.
fucked right now.
Yeah.
Whereas
They
so
used to
Jet,
sponsor Spurs.
yeah,
they?
exactly. No,
Thompson's?
they
Thomas Cook
two, I
did.
believe,
Yeah,
or
I
something,
think.
didn't they? But so Jet 2, it seemed new to me, and then it feels like in recent times, so many people are going on Jet 2 holidays now, and then that's that. So you see people at Glastonbury playing the fucking Jet 2 holidays fucking song and all that. But I didn't know that is the tide turning against them now, is it?
Well, it's just like a trend on TikTok and that, but I think it's unfair because it's usually that sound played over a disaster happening.
Like Steve's holiday, for example.
yeah. Because it's like, because when you land, I think they just play that song, don't they?
Yes.
So people are doing that, but it's like
It's just sarcastic.
9/11 or whatever.
Yeah, or getting swept
There was
out to
2
sea.
jets, to be fair. So that's relevant. Is there
This guy.
Lovely
That's
stuff.
good.
this is like sub Jerry Seinfeld, but like, is there a jet?
What
one?
is the deal?
What is the deal with Jet 2?
Well, they're just like a package holiday.
It's just such
kind
a
of
half-arsed name, though. It's like when you forget your password and you need to reset it. Oh, fuck it, man. It's Stuart 2 now.
No, well, I think this. Well, it's because you're jetting to somewhere.
Oh,
Well, JetBlue is a big one in America, I think. So it's often confusing, but. So is that what you mean by the tide turning on them? Just that people are like,
slagging it off on TikTok and that, but I think it's unfair.
I think people are
Free
celebrating it.
advertising.
They're almost
It's got that kind of
is,
love of Hans quality to it.
yes. It's like we all nothing like everybody's like, oh, we've all been on Jet 2 holidays. It's the new.
It's
you
a
know,
celebration
yeah,
of kind of
a
shit
British
holidays.
culture, yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
It is. It's like it's the Bosch of it.
It's like a bus you can fly in.
Did you see that Tom Skinner guy?
Yeah.
Who's one of the two? There's two
Worst
rival.
guys in Britain.
There's two. Well, there's two. No, that's
There's a Bosch. There's
two Bosch guys.
Yeah, Big
Yeah.
John. and Thomas.
There's
Skinner.
Big John who had he was on
He did some
Newsnight or
fucking
something.
damage at an all-inclusive. You know, see him
And I
coming.
tell you what, no, aren't we? But you wouldn't want him to sit next to him in a jet two flight.
What do you mean between the two of them? In the middle?
But he said I think he was on like Newsnight.
He was on Newsnight.
and he said
That was one of the things that made me delete social media this week. And I like Big John, but
he said,
seeing him sat and it just above him just BBC News now, it's like I'm out, man.
And he says, I'm associated with Chinese restaurants, as he said. I've had a long association with Chinese restaurants.
I think he was sort of coming out as a
One of these guys
fairly progressive
woke.
views on woke bosh.
was one of these guys on like The Apprentice or something.
No, that was Thomas Skinner, the other one,
Right,
who's
okay.
now going on Strictly.
Yeah, and
Right.
so he had obviously
He's
what
big
must-
reform vibes. Like
Yeah,
Is
well, I like getting into Tom Skinner because the reason I seen the clip of him is he was admitting to cheating on his ex-wife or his wife, I guess.
yeah. Why did this come about?
I'm assuming it's because the son
We're gonna leak it or
were
something.
blackmailing him, probably, allegedly, and yeah, they were probably going to leak it and went, well, if you give us your story, then we'll not be as harsh on you or whatever.
Aye, that makes sense because I seen that out the blue yesterday.
Yeah.
because I haven't been online and I saw it somehow. I can't mind how, but it was like, I was like, why is he
it
just
was there.
fucking shouting about this?
Yeah, and he's like, oh, it was the biggest mistake I ever made and all this kind of stuff. But he does just seem like an arsehole.
Yeah,
But I don't know who he is.
he was on The Apprentice.
What, and that was
As a
how he
candidate
got
on The
famous.
Apprentice, yeah.
Oh,
Not even that
right.
long ago. He's one of like him and Katie Hopkins are the only two I can think of that.
was she on? Is that how
She was on The
she's
Apprentice.
known as?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Isn't
But
it?
he sort of was
That's
cheeky,
got a-
chappy on it and kind of charming. I liked him when he was on The Apprentice
Oh, really?
because you don't see what he's
No,
actually
no,
like,
no.
and then
And he starts making me videos on Instagram.
yeah, it's
and,
sort of
like, eating
and it's that kind
breakfasts
of
and-
toeing the line between go there, graft, go home.
Aye.
But so on the face of it, there's nothing wrong with that. But just slowly, it's like there's
No. When you
This-
think and then you
this
realise
don't
oh, he's
add
a
up
mad
to me,
cockney
man.
geezer and all this
yeah,
stuff, and you
he's a
realise
dodgy guy, man.
obviously his politics are fucked and
Mm.
aye, and whatever his background is. But aye, that
Just
was
over time for me, it kind of lost its charm and moved towards the kind of right vibe. You know what I mean?
yeah, exactly. I know, like so much stuff.
Yes.
Mhm.
The enshittification of Thomas Skinner's Bosch breakfasts. That's a
Yeah.
Vice article coming to you. So. I used to I eat big curries for breakfast and stuff for a roast dinner down Dino's Cafe.
I don't know what that
That's what
means.
he would
Just a
say.
cafe.
That's what.
No,
he's-
it'd be like him eating a roast dinner at 8 a.m.
Aye, that's crazy, isn't it?
And he'd be like, go out there, smash it, work hard.
Oh,
Aye,
yeah.
he's like, I love a pint and all this kind of stuff.
I think
But
Withnail
you-
used to share a lot of his videos.
Well,
Though.
he's-
Yeah,
we
well,
met
it's
him-
me
I
too,
think-
because it's kind of
I
funny.
think
but
they met him at a West Ham game,
That was
yeah, it's
it.
a house.
but
And now he's a reform guy.
Well, I don't know for certain if that's kind of out, but I had it. Someone did tell me that he's gonna. That
yeah,
he's
I
gonna
mean,
run for them, but
probably.
But going on Strictly feels like a thing of he's crossing the Rubicon into kind of light entertainment in
Yeah.
a way to sort of
Well,
I
it's
think
the
older people will really
Like
love him.
Farage in the Jungle.
Yeah,
Aye, well,
type
it's the
of
way it's
thing.
all going as well because they'll the Constant Strictly will love somebody like him who's an online guy going into that now because it's sort of propping up the old media with these online sensations in it. But I don't know.
I'll be keeping an eye on it.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's fucked up though, man.
Quite refreshing to have your affair before Strictly though.
I know. Well, that's a Strictly
That Russian dancer can sleep easy, she's come along at the perfect time, actually.
Yeah, unless it's a second affair as Tom Skinner.
As Bosch Tom Skinner. So, any more complaints, Steve? I'd like to do a whole hour on this.
Yeah.
Listen, maybe we should talk about some of the pluses of it because
Let's
it
hear
was
it.
good. It was nice.
Let's see if they're as funny, but okay, fine.
Yeah, not as funny probably, but the pool, the woman, the main cocktail maker, shall we say, at the pool bar, brilliant, fantastic, good bit
Gift
of
of the
par,
gab.
gift of the gab. Worked from 10 till 6 at night every single day, not a day off.
So is he
Hard
chatted
graft.
to quite a lot. A lot of cocktails like.
She pretended to care about a lot of things, Steve was saying.
I bet you she was raging that you couldn't fucking order food at the pool as well.
Exactly, didn't get a break. She was starving, that poor woman. She said she drove an hour every day to work and an hour back.
Wow.
She
Glasgow to Edinburgh.
And
too.
on the And on the off season, which is October, she works on a farm. What a
Wow.
woman!
What a woman.
What a woman!
What was her
Made
name?
don't know. Don't have a clue. Didn't ask her that.
Learned a lot of this woman.
She doesn't have her own dedicated TV channel, so
Yeah, no documentary about this woman. Should have been though, because she was
there's
a
only justice in the world to be her on the
she was a
telly.
bloody saint. And every time you went up and she had a bit of chat with you, she'd do a little love heart with her hands and say, "Have a great day."
Give it the Gareth Bale.
Beautiful.
What cocktail were you going for? Did you have a
Strawberry
daiquiri.
daiquiri
Of course.
every
Of
morning,
course it was.
Every morning.
at least 3 times a day.
Wow.
Just to keep you level.
If I didn't want an alcoholic beverage, pink lemonade, gorgeous.
Lovely.
Fresh lemonade, bit of cranberry, bit of grenadine. Nothing wrong with that.
See, I would put chocolate in it.
That's fucking mental.
Fuck's
Kidding.
sake.
Let's go back to the ice cream.
There was an array of cocktails that I tried. Mojitos,
Sounds like
strawberry
an advert
mojitos.
there.
Do you know what I've found my go-to cocktail of choice?
Right.
I've never
And it's
gone to
an
cocktails, I've not heard
unfortunately named what it was the porn star martini, but that is my
It's
favourite
beautiful.
one.
It's good.
It's
It's
great.
good.
In a porn star, man.
Passion fruit, vodka,
Right.
prosecco.
Sounds nice.
Probably other things. I love a porn star martini. It gets a bad rap as well because it's like it's a lassie's drink. Sorry to
So
be
what?
misogynist. It's a lassie's drink,
Listen,
but it's gorgeous.
porn
Lassies
stars.
be out there having nice drinks.
And
Nothing wrong
what
with
we
that.
It's
doing?
like you hit, you know.
You're the shampoo.
It's if you want a cocktail, copy what the lassies are doing. It's the same. It's the shampoo thing all over again.
Because we get like a 5-in-1 cocktail and it's disgusting. 5 horrible alcohols. I had a Mai Tai on holiday. I usually like a Mai Tai, and it was 3 different types of rum and 2 different other types of things. It was disgusting. It's horrible.
That doesn't sound good.
Minging.
Yeah, I usually regret ordering a cocktail.
Rubbish. No, I do like them in general. But I like the fruity ones.
I always want to like, because sometimes you get there and they've kind of got their own wee names for things and all that sort of stuff. I always just want to look like, you know how that meme of DiCaprio and Great Gatsby and he goes like that.
Yes.
I just
Martini.
want a glass that looks like that.
I can never
Martini
picture
glass.
what's coming.
I know, and then they give you one, and it's just like a normal glass with hundreds of ice, and you're like, "What the fuck is this?" I just wanted one. I just want that glass.
Mind that time we were in Monkey Bar and we were drinking drinks and you was foaming with dry
Yeah,
ice on the top.
the dry ice.
Having like a normal conversation.
There's a couple of lads with pints, and then I came out with this concoction.
We went to that, what was that place called? The Alchemist? We
The
went to
Alchemist, aye.
before Arctic Monkeys, I think it
That's
was.
right, aye.
We
That's
were
crazy.
drinking cocktails with like foam coming out of it and dry ice.
And it's
shit.
like a weird thing. You need to. There's a certain way if you drink it, you break your teeth or something.
It
With
was
it.
like you have to put this one in before this one, and the waitress tells you this, and then I was like, "Oh, what if I do that?" And she says, "Don't do that. Do not do that. Do not do that," because I think it
You're trying to do
explodes or
the
something.
fucking Nutella waffles and the Alchemist. What if I do it differently? No. Yeah.
But I don't know what happens. But like I don't understand how that would work. Like
It's
it's
nuclear.
but it's the same. It's just 2 liquids going in different.
Listen, it's just science.
Einstein tried that once
I
and
know.
blew his eyebrows off.
Aye, we need to get Neil deGrasse Tyson in here. Answer that one, I'm afraid. Aye, I do, but I do like a porn star martini, I would say.
They are good.
The Hawaiian blowjobs.
No,
No.
I had any of them. Should
shame.
have.
If they can't get you a bit of ice cream with your fucking crepe, I think asking them to go, right,
Get some blue wickets over.
Blue Wicked and fucking
They didn't do
Strongbow.
cider at all, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I would say I would be happy with that if I went to a 5-star.
I've never drank cider, but recently I've been off the booze since the Fringe. So I've been
Yeah.
drinking zeros, and they're alright. But then I've had some zero like berry ciders, like Old Mount or whatever.
Just like a wee juice.
It's like Ribena.
Yeah.
It's fucking lovely.
I
I've
got
had
my-
an old malt cider, not a non-alcoholic. It's great in the sun.
Wonderful.
Wee beer garden drink.
Yeah, I got one of the Copperbergy ones.
Obviously, it's like £6 for some
I
Ribena.
know.
Yeah.
But
Ridiculous.
you know.
That is nice.
Ridiculous.
Um,
Hot dog stand at the all-inclusive.
Guess what else they sold? So it's hot dogs and one other thing.
You get 2 options at this hot dog stand. What are you going to pair a hot dog with?
corn in the cob.
Nah.
Nah.
That would have been better than this.
Okay.
What would
I
you?
can see how you've landed on corn. at the
Yeah.
top.
What would you pair a hot dog with?
Maybe a burger.
Maybe
Or is it to get like as a meal sort of thing?
you could.
I'd call it a meal.
Popcorn, like at the cinema.
Oh, no, I didn't think of that, but that would make sense on some level.
Hot dog. I guess I need a bit. Is this too
Chocolate
vague?
starfish.
I need a. Yeah, I need a bit more. I need a bit more direction here. Crisps.
No, that would have made sense as well.
I think
Well,
something that makes no sense at all.
I think the parameters are too wide here.
do I tell you?
I need a clue. Can you give me a
The
clue?
correct answer was
You would hate it for a flavour
Lemon?
of ice cream.
you're getting closer.
Apples,
Something like that.
banana.
Watermelon.
Hot dogs and watermelon.
A wee side of watermelon with your hot dog.
I'd honestly see if someone told
You
me.
take it.
I don't hate it.
Really? If someone said that stand over there sells hot dogs and watermelon, I would assume they meant watermelon flavored vapes.
It should have been that.
Yeah.
Should have been that. I think
Hot
that's a
dog
crazy
flavoured
combo.
Yeah, no, it is.
Hot dogs are good though.
But I guess just watermelon in the sun. Maybe people want that. And a watermelon, you
Maybe.
do get watermelon stand that as a thing,
Is
and
it?
a hot dog stand is a thing. So maybe they're just,
Merging it?
you know, it's like a petrol station that's got a Subway in it or whatever.
Yeah.
Exactly like that.
It's like, is this an Asda or a petrol station and a Subway? I don't get
Where
it.
am I?
It's like Inception.
I know the hot dogs are good though.
Let me ask you this: what was the clientele like in this hotel?
It was varied. Mm-hmm. It was varied. I was saying to Stu, you start talking to people who all inclusive's their thing. They go to loads of different ones.
Aye.
And they're saying, "Is this your first time?" And we say, "Yeah."
Let me show you the ropes.
Let me show you the ropes, guys. And then you get this old cockney geezer who was like, he had the same stock pattern every time. He was like, "Are you been to cattle market yet? I mean, breakfast buffet." Every time.
A bash.
See, that's what I don't like about the all-inclusive though,
The
because
people.
it does feel like, well, that sometimes depends on, but I don't. You do feel a bit like cattle, and also I like the thing of it's like people that you don't want to expand your horizons. You don't want to go into these restaurants and that in these places. You just need to stay in your wee silo, which I don't mind, but I just feel like it's a bit like just.
Yeah, it's a bit too samey after a while, and you
Aye.
kind of miss the outside.
You look
world.
at this lumping proletariat, they're just sitting there, you know, and they don't, you know what I mean? It's like
And you're
Yeah.
one of them.
Brits abroad, innit? It's the Brits abroad thing, and we are that, so you can't get
There
away
was
with
a
it.
slight vibe of that, and that's why I don't know if I would do another all inclusive.
Yeah, and they've dressed up for dinner in their best fucking, you know what I mean?
What?
Well-
I don't know what you mean.
So, no, because some
You having to go at them for looking nice at dinner?
No, I'm saying like, but it's like a fucking, what do you call that fucking thing? Get the badge in. What's that make
Stone
again?
Island.
Stone
Yeah,
Island.
Stone Island tap or fucking
Palm Angels.
Palm Angels. It's aye, like, that's them dressing up nice.
Yeah,
Do you know what I
there was
mean?
a bit of that.
I was
but
picturing you dressing up nice, smart for your dinner.
I was putting on a wee short-sleeved
It's
shirt.
funny that when you do that when you're at an all-inclusive because you've spent all day by the pool eating shite and then you're like, right, I'm going to freshen up, have a quick shower and then dress up to then sit at the
Sit
pool
at the
again.
same place.
Do it again.
I know.
Stiff
I
shirt
like
on.
that. I like that though. I like the wee dressing up.
Yeah, I like
before
that as
going
well.
out.
Aye, I like that. And some
it's cute.
people don't make an effort, which is a bit poor. They're wearing their same flip flops as they were during the
Please
pool.
put your smart flip-flop
Put your smart flip flops on, buddy. Don't put your fucking Diadora flip
Knee
flops on.
toes on show. That's when I get my dictatorship hotel
Any toes on show?
at
Knee
the
flip
pool.
flops.
Whatever.
No,
That's
Nay flip flops in the pool.
trainers
no
gone.
posting feet on men.
Well, you get these with kind of flip flops that cover the toes, you know, like, almost like slippers, basically.
Like the Birkenstocks.
Yeah,
almost like
yeah.
them.
The
What do you call them?
Birkenstock
Everybody
slippers.
in Crocs.
Aye.
Mm.
I love sliders. I'd wear them all the time. That's what I like about being in Thailand and everyone's just wearing sliders.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I did the pool have any chutes or slides of any kind?
They didn't, however. So the Mitsis is quite a big brand, right? It's a big.
I'm going to say it's the first time hearing about it.
There's 5 different
Where are the
Mitsises
locations?
in a row.
It's the exact same places they have fucking White Lotus. There's one in fucking Thailand. And
There's
one
they're all over the shop.
Italy.
I think they're.
I want to try one. We should go.
mostly
The
great.
Report
missus-
back.
Maybe we'll get a sponsor. Maybe they're like,
That'd
we'll
be
make it
great.
up to you, get a sponsored.
Every episode starts with 30 minutes of, of music and a picture of that guy that looks like Michael Winner.
Still got the
It's
app.
like the sub. It's like instead of just like us and fucking the guests and all that, it's just him, the various politicians he's met.
Using AI to make it look like we've shook hands with her.
This
I'm
is
not saying it's all inclusive, but it's some inclusive. By the way, see if we ever became a big global, if we wanted to become moguls,
Yeah,
some inclusive.
which I do.
Some inclusive is
It's
a
good.
great.
It's a rebranding of half.
That's-
Boards.
Fuck half board. It's some inclusive. I'm not saying it's all inclusive, it's some inclusive.
That's good.
And I tell you what we'll have irons, but no bidets.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's a guarantee.
That's a some laugh guarantee.
I don't mind the BD though.
Okay. Well, that's if you want to go all. If you want to go all laugh.
You get the
So you were saying, has Roscoe got a bidet in his house?
He's installed like a wee Japanese style toilet
Well,
where
is
you
it a plumber by trade. They
Yeah.
can do that kind of
get
thing.
a wee thing that goes out and squishes up your arse and it goes back in.
Well, I'm going to Japan soon, of course. So I will
Oh, let
report
us know how
back.
that is.
Yeah. You'll hear about all the toilets.
I'd bloody love to use one of those. But I fear that I would get too reliant on it.
Sexually aroused.
Well,
I've
cheeky
got-
bonus.
What are you looking up here?
I've got the Mitsis app.
It's a free download.
This is an advert.
It tells you all the different locations of the Mitsis.
Fantastic.
You've got Crete, Kos, Rhodes, Corfu. That's where your dad's going.
That's,
I'd
Santorini.
love it if he was going there.
I found it. Chalkidiki. How do you say that?
Wouldn't care to.
Chalkidiki. Attica. Kamena Verula.
Brilliant. And we endorse them.
And saying Crete alone, guess how many hotels there is in Crete alone?
just Mitskis ones.
Mitsis. Yeah.
Five.
Five. Aye.
Because I can say.
Five. Yeah.
You still counted.
Right. So basically,
I was
don't
in-
go to any of these places. Is what Steve's telling you.
Well, I don't know, because some of them. So there was a few Mitsises beside each other. So we walked along the front and we looked at all the different Mitsises.
That's all there is to see in the town. Other branches of the same hotel.
This is a thing, by the way. We were walking along and there was a wee a sort of van masquerading as a train, and it had so it's like it looked like a
In what
train.
way? It was painted as a train.
Yeah, and it
Right.
but it was in the shape of a train at the front, and then it had carriages, and you go on it and you do a wee tour.
Ah, okay.
Right, so we're doing a wee tour.
I'm picturing
Hang on,
a
that's
transit
not-
van
that's,
painted
yeah,
like a
that's
train.
not a train. That's Bonnie Blues Bang Bus.
So we went on this. We thought we would see the old town and the new town and stuff, and it takes you about. We thought
Right.
that'll be good. Essentially, it just takes you around all the different hotels to pick up every cunt.
yeah.
And then it goes one stop at the old town, one stop at the new town, then more hotels, and it was a
It's
complete
mainly hotels.
waste of bloody time.
Yeah.
Took us 2 hours to see different Mitsis hotels.
See if it try to crane to see if anyone's got a fucking iron in the room.
Then you're like, finally, that sofa got into the room. Advert for Mrs. on the telly. When will this end?
It's like in Clockwork Orange when he's got his eyes on the stocks.
Oh dear.
We were in the Royal Mare, which was, I would recommend if you want a 4-star experience.
Right.
But
At 5-star prices.
yeah. But there was other ones that looked pretty good. The Cretan Village looked quite nice.
Lovely.
Did you do anything out with the confines of the hotel itself?
Went to the old town, went to the new town.
Right. So it's like Edinburgh as well, and not just the star ratings, but also
Yeah.
it's kind of old
Slightly.
town and new town.
I thought the old town would have been better.
Right.
They said, you need to go to the old town square. We went there. It's more of a rectangle. And there was like,
That's your gripe, is it?
there was only 8 different restaurants around this fucking thing. It was tiny.
Well, you can't have been hungry.
Why?
You'd be fucking eating all day at the all-inclusive.
Well, exactly, wasn't it? But I was forcing down a meal. We were going out for
Is
dinner.
it classic? There's a McDonald's with loads of cats or pigeons around.
Well, no, it was, it was Greek tavernas at the old town. If you wanted a McDonald's, go to the new
But you
town.
said you didn't have a Greek meal.
No, we did when we went
Oh,
out,
when you
not
went
in the
out,
hotel. You
right,
didn't get
okay.
a...
What did you get? Gyros?
I didn't get as much as I wanted. I got 1 gyros.
No, it's not all inclusive here now, Dorothy.
Got a beef stafado,
Right.
chicken souvlaki,
Mm-hmm.
Lovely.
moussaka. Very nice.
Right.
Baklava, beautiful.
Yeah, mhm.
Love a baklava.
Yeah. Best
Some
ones that you
laugh
get are
podcast
in
like that.
the Paradise Palms or whatever it's fucking called. No, Palmyra.
Palmyra.
sorry. Palmyra in Edinburgh.
Mine we got them in Cologne. Remember that? Fucking smashed eating.
I
eating
definitely
baklavas.
do not know. I do not remember that.
Eating 12 baklavas after like 14 pounds.
So that was all you done, really?
Aye, the old town had a wee port. Walked along there, got some dinner there a couple of times. That's about it. Sat by the pool, read a wee bit of about 60 pages of a book.
60 pages?
It's less than 10 a day.
What book were you trying to... Fuck's sake.
What were you reading?
But how much, like, so... how long would you... I take it you were just looking at your phone most of the time?
Aye, it's like going into the
Watching
pool.
funny videos.
Going into the pool, having a laugh, met a wee couple or pals.
Chatting to the woman making you cocktails.
I get drinking cocktails.
So, one paragraph, time for another cocktail.
Pretty much.
We went in the IDF again like last time.
No, I didn't meet any of those.
Yeah. So, what book were you reading?
Look, I got some fucking thing called the Silent Patient.
Was that in the
Mystery
was that in the
thriller.
classic Glasgow Airport W.H. Smith by any chance?
Yeah, you must be getting freebies for lunch.
I got it before it. It's
Is that just like Lee Child, even though he's dead? Is that one of his ones?
No, but Lee Child endorsed it.
Right. Well, he is dead.
Is he? When did
Yeah,
he
but
die?
I don't know, but his brother writes the books now or something. And but it goes under Lee Child name.
All right. Well,
Lee-
maybe the brother endorsed
Yeah.
it.
I'm not entirely convinced Lee Child is a real man.
I've
Is that a
never spent
child?
this long thinking about him. Is he just one of those books where you see the names in massive
it's
letters
like
next
Bill
to
Bryson
James
and all that
Patterson?
kind of shit. Aye.
I can't. I wasn't paying much attention to it. I'm drinking cocktails and sleeping and
Yeah.
jumping into the pool.
Lee Child very
Uh,
much alive according to Wikipedia.
Is it?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Is one of these
Jack
countries dead?
Reacher.
Yeah.
I ken that.
Aye. I'm sure Lee Child's dead.
One of these cunts is dead, yeah, of course.
There's maybe I'm confusing it with Bill, but maybe Bill Bryson is dead. So it's one of those guys.
We can't just try out that loads of folk might be dead.
Next week's episode. Lee, thanks so much for joining us. Sorry that before
Next
you
we'll
were dead.
find out Mr. Mitsuki's still alive. Whatever his fucking name is.
I wonder if you ever met Lee Child.
I did buy a Bill Bryson book on holiday once. That was a bit of a classic.
I think I
Well,
must
you've
have.
got like 3 choices.
I used to read these ones, and it was
Bill Bryson's still alive.
is he?
73.
What's the other guy? There was man. Google the book Fire Ice, and then
Fire
the,
Ice.
the guy the
Pokemon?
no did you say book novel is the
That
Kurt,
not
Kurt
Game of
Austin
Thrones?
was the
Clive Cussler.
Clive Cussler. I used to read all those books, man, when I was a kid.
What vibe was it?
It was like it was kind of like
Thriller
fake
mystery.
Jack Reacher stuff. Really, it was like Kurt Austin was the main guy in those ones I was reading, but I think that was
Clive Cussler's dead.
is he?
Maybe that's what you're thinking.
Nah,
Can we dedicate the episode to
but in loving
Mr.
memory.
Mixus and Clive Cussler.
2020?
In loving
Right before COVID, he thought, fuck this.
Did he? Well, there you go. Well, because I think he had there was another character that was bigger, and then Kurt Austin was like a sort of offshoot. But then I just used to always picture Stone Cold Steve Austin
Yeah,
when I
that's
was
what I
reading the
thought.
books.
I think most books would be improved if you pictured Stone Cold Steve
do
Austin.
you do this whenever you read a novel and like you're picturing? Like, you always just like you'll picture like because you don't really control what you're picturing, so you'll picture like your mate's house when you were like a kid or something. Or your house or something. Like you just picture places you've been. Maybe that's just a lack of
do I do that?
imagination on my point. But
Yeah, I kind of get that.
do you ever do that?
Yeah.
You're just sort of picturing
Yeah, if it's
Next
someone's
time I read a
house, you
fiction book, I'll have a
place
think
you've
about
been.
picture your own house, maybe.
Aye, sometimes you'll do stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even though it's like set in America or somewhere mental, and then you're like, I bet I'm just picturing my own living room here or
Yeah,
whatever.
I get that.
You know what I mean?
that.
Maybe.
How was the 60 pages of
I don't know. Sorry.
the book?
Would you not give that 5 stars? No.
It's not really revealed much so far.
No. Well, if it's the silent patient, then obviously I
Um,
want to talk.
Well, like, that's what it is about.
What's
So,
it about?
about a woman who kills her husband and she's not
She's
spoken
tight-lipped
since.
about it.
Yeah, and her psychiatrist is trying to get her to
Oh,
speak.
it's a psychiatric patient? No.
Does sound shite and boring.
It's a thriller mystery.
Doesn't feel like a holiday read.
Well, I was reading.
Maybe
one-
the review is that her husband's Tom Skinner and cheated on her.
I was reading one of my 8 pages of the day, and a lassie came by and she said, "Oh, I've read that book. It's brilliant. So maybe I should
there you
stick
go.
with it." And she, not to speak down, but she seemed kind of basic, so I don't know if it'd be that great.
And that woman was Lee Child. She seemed a bit basic.
Was Catherine reading
Maybe.
one of her horny novels at the
Nah.
embarrassing you by the pool?
She
filth.
brought along a shite novel that she said she'd made a poor choice. She said it was an autumn novel rather than a summer novel. She wasn't in the mood for it.
Pumpkin spice novel.
The Cozy Cafe by the fucking croissant. River.
Yeah.
That's a lovely little riff.
I would love. I'd like just a couple of days to just
Read
sit
that
and
book.
do some reading.
See, if you went on holiday for a
think so
week,
bad.
could you read a full book?
Yeah.
I could, but I'm not much better than you, man. I'm pretty bad.
You're not there to read books, so you're there to do big bombs into the pool. Drink daiquiris.
I think that if you are more disciplined with your phone, you can get a lot more done.
Aye, easily. I could have finished it if I wanted to.
Do you know what is good though?
Didn't
Like,
want it.
is if you want to combine the two, just download an audiobook.
Or a Kindle.
I've been toying with getting a Kindle. Whether got a Kindle.
I've got one.
Nah, but I
I
seen
don't
someone
use it
with
as much now. It's
Do you know the annoying thing
I'm
when
sick
you're...
of every time I move, I've got fucking 10,000 books I've not read to fucking cut.
Aye, you know.
Aye,
It's annoying.
that's true.
I've got on my I had a Kindle that I'd bought probably about 10 years ago or something, right? And I used to just I would just read it in like the gym and stuff. If I was doing a wee bit of cardio, I would just sit and do like a light, I'd either just walk or just like do light cycle thing, and just read and do half an hour and just like kind of two birds with one stone. And then it smashed right when I was down, it fell off the thing. I was like, I need to get a new one anyway. And I got basically the exact same Kindle, but now the one I've got, it's just fucking ads all the time on it.
Oh, really?
And it's like, it was just how like much capitalism had got fucking meaty claws on this. So it's like, it's the lock screen is...
You know which advert I'm picturing in my mind now?
But it's just all like, it's just adverts for fucking Lee Child books and this and that. And I'm just like, God, man, it's just like, it's just a bit of a, yeah. Because the
You never
good...
get an advertised on your Kindle, should you?
No, you do. You
That's
get
shite.
it.
Can you buy a version that you don't get adverts?
Not that I'm aware of, but I think they've sort of done away with that because I just constantly try to sell you more books and this and that. And I just thought the good thing about the Kindle is it felt like it was removed from the internet-y stuff, and then you've kind of got that. But they're worth it. But I kind of could read. It depends on what kind of book you've got, but because there's certain books that you've got it on a Kindle, and if you want to go back to like a certain reference point or whatever, it's a bit harder. But it's quite handy just for only taking one hang and not having to take pure 40 books with you.
I think I'm even worse at audiobooks than I am at reading.
Oh yeah.
I'm just not paying attention.
I like an audiobook, but
You
I
do need to lock in. Driving's good for audiobooks because you're not really, there's not much else going on.
yeah.
But it's it's hard to pay attention then if you fall asleep or something at night and then you lose your place and all this.
Also, I would always just rather be listening to some shite podcast.
I know. Well, that's it.
Yeah.
I listened to that Say Nothing while I was driving about Ireland, and it was really good. Like I think having a really good story, like when you're, particularly if you're on your travels, it is a bit better than a podcast than you. I don't know. It's more. I would say it's more worthwhile overall, but you're always just tempted to just listen to the latest episode of the
Football
podcast.
podcast.
Yeah. So unless it's the Some Laugh podcast, I would recommend.
Yes.
Audiobooks.
Don't
Keep
replace
listening
us
to
with Lee
this.
Childs.
No, please not.
Never.
No.
Where are you going to get highbrow culture like this?
Do you know what's annoying though? Because there's certain books that don't. So I was listening just before we started recording. I was listening to weirdly. I was just listening to audiobook. I was just a football podcast, and then I got down a wee rabbit hole of Jose Mourinho, and because on one of them they were talking about Mourinho's tactics, and there's meant to be a brilliant book about him. By this guy.
It's the silent patient. If I speak,
I think it's called The Special One, but it's like about his time at Real Madrid and how he used all the dark arts tactics and all this stuff. And it's by a guy called Diego Torres or something. And like the guy on that podcast says the best book he's ever read about football. And so I was looking it up and I was like, oh, it'd be good to. I was trying to look for it and there was no audiobook version. So I bought like a £4 one off that. But I'm like, I don't know if I can be arsed sitting reading a mad Fitbit book, but I would probably listen to it because it's kind of just be a longer
Especially
podcast.
if he narrated it, Jose. Imagine that.
No,
like 40 hours long.
I don't think it's officially endorsed by Jose Mourinho, but apparently it's like just stuff about him pure. What, to chuck games and all this kind of stuff and being a mad bastard. But he's box office, isn't he, Jose?
He's without a club now, isn't he? I'm hoping he might come back.
Well, there's talk he might go to Rangers.
Imagine how fucking good that would be.
I mean,
so
see having Rodgers and Mourinho, that is pretty box office for the old firm, to be fair. I mean, it might happen.
Yeah, I hope so.
That'd be crazy. Fulfilling his destiny after beating Celtic in the UEFA Cup final fucking 20 years ago. But we'll see what happens. We were talking about Man U at the start, actually. What was your theory about Man U that you said?
My theory is that the world has gone to shit since Sir Alex Ferguson left. I think that set off a chain of events that has wrecked the universe.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it was funny because I was going to say my analogy about them is that I see him as very much like a Stalin-esque figure, and that he's sort of built all this thing up, and then when he's no longer there, it's crumbled around him, much in the way that. Well, I'm not saying that Stalin done. Like, I'm not saying that he was good.
He was old school.
It was old school.
Here's that Stalin.
But there was like hundreds of mad different leaders after him, and it's the same with like Sir Alex. Like, he was like a dictator basically. So he was like your man.
I was just thinking every time, what's his name, Amarin, he goes in to do a team talk, whatever. You get Fergie on the telly, blasted.
And I tell you, those old Man United shirts, there wasn't a lot of ironing. You know, but you know, he was like this pure imposing figure, and then it's all just crumbled because it was like. So much today behind. I think it was so much of their success was today with the fact they like knew when their fucking Mo's birthdays were or not. Yeah. I'd always like know stuff about them. But I don't know. It's just kind of it's been interesting how it's all crumbled.
Yeah, it's a fucking mess.
Aye, world's a fucked up place.
Yeah, truly is.
But Man U are like they're a good. It's almost like because they were the establishment thing. And that's crumbling. It does feel like it's like the middle of everything.
That was
culture.
something to believe in. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whether you like Man United or not, they were like a solid institution.
Yeah,
and you could hate them or love them, and you knew where you stood with him, and it was like it felt solid. Do you know what I mean? And now, as you say, everything's crumbled.
And it's kind of like the way that like, all these things obviously there's mainstream political parties have kind of collapsed in a way, but then even just like when they try and bring back a film. And because like the new Spinal Tap's coming out, for example, and they're like, "This is Spinal Tap is one of the blah blah blah," and it's like they're about the film's probably shite or Happy Gilmore or whatever, the new one. It's like
Naked Gun. I think that's
maybe good.
Yeah, I want to see
but
that.
They say it's like that way. It's like if you're a player, you'd be tempted to sign for Man United because it's Manchester United, like that fucking man sketch. But the reality of that is it's just like this mad brand that's
it's
big,
a fantasy.
but it's a fantasy, and the reality is fucked now.
Yeah,
and as you say that.
You'll end out on loan at fucking, Galatasaray or some shit.
Yeah, exactly. Doing a lot better.
Yeah.
Like Hoyland at Napoli. Anyway, let's not get too into football stuff.
Shall we call it there? And
I think so.
More than
speak
enough.
to the...
Any final gripes to depart on, Steve?
Nah, I enjoyed the overall 4-star experience.
So you'd give the holiday and the place 4 stars, would you say?
Yes.
When we sign off and we tell them to leave reviews and stuff, 5 stars only on the fucking Spotify or whatever. That is an entertainment now situation.
Yes, exactly.
Any less than 5 is -5.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I know this has been like 4-star reads as a 2-star because I've slagged it a lot, but there was great moments. I would recommend it if you want a 4-star experience.
Well, there you go. Well, this whole episode has been sponsored by
Yeah, what was the name again?
Mitsis.
Mr. Mitsis.
Mitsis Royal Mary.
It's a shame he's gone. I'd love to get him on the pod.
We're the only 3 countries know it, apparently. Anyway, well, thank you for tuning in. We're going to go on and record the Patreon, which we'll be out later this week.
Yeah, please join the Patreon.
Yeah,
Please.
A lot of people. We've had some new sign ups since the episodes are on the Spotify feed now as well. So, if you haven't done so already, you like to support the pod, like to get some extra episodes. There's over I think there's like nearly 60 Patreon episodes there, or the live shows are up there and stuff like that. So, do check that out if you haven't already. Obviously, like and subscribe on YouTube. Give us a 5-star review. And Apple Podcasts always helps us out as well.
Yes.
And obviously, you can contact us with any questions at sunlaughpod@gmail.com as well. Apart from that, I think that's about it for now. I've got my King's Theatre show on sale at Glasgow. He's getting to plug at the moment.
No,
at the moment, I don't
I'll be
think.
doing a Glasgow show probably,
me
but
too,
I've not booked it yet.
We've not bothered our ass.
No.
Nah.
There is a stand Glasgow show that we're doing in December that
Yeah,
we'll put on
there's some
sale
left
pretty soon as
lying.
well. So yeah, if that's not already on sale by the time this is out, it'll be very shortly. So keep your eyes peeled for that. But aside from that, guys, thanks a lot for tuning in, and we'll speak to you.
Cheers, guys.
Very soon.
Thank you.
Have a nice week.
Bye.